Hi there, Rick with Smart Drive Test, talking to you today about logbooks and the information that goes on the logbook sheets to keep you in compliance with hours of service regulations in Canada. This is a fundamental course on logbooks showing you how to fill in the log sheet correctly so that you don't get a fine and you don't end up working for free. We'll be right back to show you how not to work for free. You have to keep a logbook if you are operating beyond 160 kilometers of your home terminal. This video will show you how to fill in the fundamental information around your log sheet so that you are in compliance with hours of service regulations. The first piece that you need to fill in, the starting and ending odometer, so that you know the total distance that you drove during the day. In Canada it's going to be in kilometers, in the United States it's going to be in miles. If you are audited by the authorities or pulled into a scale, the first thing that the authorities are going to do is they're going to take your total distance for the day, the number of hours that you drove for that day, divide the total distance by the hours, and figure out an average speed. If you're operating in the mountains, your speed should be in the mid-70s, approximately 70-75 kilometers an hour. If you're operating on the flat, it can be higher, probably 80-85 kilometers an hour is an average speed. You could potentially get a speeding ticket from your log sheet, so make sure that your average speed for the day is within those ranges. The second piece of information that you need to fill out, the date. On this form that I'm using for the logbook sheet, it's day, month, year. It's self-explanatory. On the log sheet you can see a space for the truck and trailer unit number. Commercial driving industry, all of the buses and trucks will have a unit number on them. Fill in the unit number on this space. It's the unit that you're driving. The trailer, the unit number will be on the front of the trailer or on the rear or both. Most of the time it's both. If there is not a unit number on the vehicle which you're driving, use the license plate number. Put the license plate number in the space for unit number for truck and trailer. As you can see on the trailer, there's spaces for several trailers. On this form it's 4. The reason is that many drivers operating truck and trailer will pull multiple trailers during the day, so there's space there to put 1, 2, 3, 4 trailers that you may pull. On the log sheet is cycle 1, cycle 2. In Canada, operate on cycle 1. There's no benefit to operating on cycle 2. The reason I say that is because before you attain 70 hours on duty in the cycle 2, you must take 24 hours off duty. If you're going to take 24 hours off duty, you might as well take another 12 and reset cycle 1. So there's no advantage to running cycle 2. Just run cycle 1, check the appropriate box. The next space on the log sheet is the address of your home terminal. The reason you have to have the address of your home terminal is to determine time zone that you're operating in. Many long-haul truck drivers will cross time zones. You have to keep the log sheet according to your home time zone. So the address is going to determine which time zone you're operating in. The next 2 blanks on the log sheet are for your name and the signature. The log sheet is a legal document. In the event of a crash and a court investigation, a legal investigation, they will use your log sheets to determine what kind of driving you had up to the time of the crash. So it's a legal document. As well, during tax time, you can use your log sheets to prove that you were away from home and can collect the per diem. So CRA will see the log sheet as a legal document. So put your name on and sign. There's also a space for the name of your co-driver at the top of the log sheet. If you're running team, you have to put the name of your co-driver in. I'll create another video to show you how to keep logs if you're operating team. And you can find that link here for that video. The next space on the log sheet is for the manifest or bill of lading. If you have multiple bills of lading, just put the first bill of lading and then and multiple. And that way, if you get pulled into the scales or the authorities look at your sheets, they will know that you have multiple shipments on the same trailer. As well, on this sheet, which is a Canadian logbook, you can defer time from day 1 to day 2. And again, this is a fundamental logbook course. And I'm not going to get into it on this. I will create another video. You can find the link here for deferring time from day 1 to day 2. You can see at the bottom as well, there's a comment section. If you do defer time because you got into a crash, weather, or you were going home, put the reason down in the comment section. Finally, on the log sheet, you can see that there is starting odometer and ending odometer for personal use. You can drive the vehicle up to 70 kilometers a day. So put the starting and ending odometer in if you're using the vehicle for personal use. Finally, on the log sheet on the right here, you can see a recap for how many hours you've worked in the 7-day cycle. And I'll create another video to show you how to calculate how many hours you've worked in a 7-day period. And you can find that link here. So in conclusion, this has been the first installment of the 3-part series on how to fill out a logbook in Canada. This has been about the information around the graph, starting and ending odometer to figure out your average speed for the day, the date, the address of your home terminal to determine if you need to keep a logbook. If you're beyond 160 kilometers in Canada, it's 150 miles in the United States. The signature, it is a legal document, it has to be signed. The unit numbers, names of your co-drivers if you're running team, bills of lading, any notations in the bottom, and the recap. All of this information needs to go on the logbook to be in compliance with hours of service regulations. If you like what you found here, head over to my website. Additional information on logbooks, quizzes, multiple choice, true, false, additional exercises to fill out logbooks and to ensure that you know how to fill out the logbook correctly. As well, there is a free calculator for calculating 70 hours in 7 days and 120 hours in 14 days, and a certificate of completion at the end of the course. All of that for less than $25. I'm Rick with Smart Drive Test. Thanks for watching. If you like the channel, subscribe below, hit that like button. And remember, pick the best answer, not necessarily the right answer. Have a great day. Bye now.